Hey, are we up and running? Just have to make sure that we are. So if you just hang tight for a couple of seconds, we will be at it. This will be a brief video where I am gonna prepare you. Oh yeah, we are live. Great, and sound is working. I'm just gonna make sure I am in picture. Mute myself. So it's Thursday. It's the third week of this 3-week series in planning our goals for 2017, so we can just work toward the ideal self, our true self, the person we want to be during this coming year. And that is what these weeks has been about. And this week in particular has been about finalizing our 7 key goals and the key goal areas that we have outlined. I hope you managed to come up with your goals and that you feel a bit of clarity in where you want to go this year. And if you haven't, if this is the first video, I just want you to at least have some sense of direction for where you want to go. You know, just make this the year when you put aside all those other people's opinions that have shaped you. You know, just go after what you really want in life. Follow your true passion. And I'm not saying quit everything you're doing and go in that direction, but just start to go after your true passions, because you will not become fully alive until you find that purpose in life, that true motivation, the energy that just can keep you going at it for hours and hours. It's hard to explain unless you gotta feel it yourself, and there is a path for you. Yeah, I'm reading the book Mastery right now, and I'm just really excited about this topic. But that's not for today. What this video is about is to just give you a little heads up for tomorrow, because tomorrow is Friday, and that usually means the weekly evaluation. And that is actually true for tomorrow as well. But I am implementing a new little recurrent theme, if you want to call it that, every week, because the weekly evaluation will evolve into a weekly live stream evaluation concerning the challenge, but I will incorporate you in this new format, because the live stream will firstly focus on the weekly challenge very briefly, maybe 5 minutes, and then it will actually go into a weekly evaluation and planning session concerning our goals. Because if you have been listening to my goal setting workshops, you know that I've been talking about the importance of having a weekly evaluation process, where you actually look back at the week, see what has happened, look at your goals, what you have done to work towards them, maybe the things you set out to do during this week to move on these goals. Maybe those didn't happen because of some other things, or maybe the plan you're having is just not working for you. So this evaluation process is to get a more, distance yourself, see it from a broader scope, and look at the things you're doing. Are they working? Maybe you need to course correct. Maybe your strategy you've chosen to go towards that goal, maybe it's not working as well as you thought it would. And that is what this session is for you to individually go through your goals and course correct if necessary, but also reflect on what happened during the week, what did I do well, and so on. Oh, this video wasn't intended to go in on the details. That is actually something I plan to do tomorrow in a little more detail. We'll see. But this is just to give you a heads up for tomorrow, when I will be live streaming this first of its kind weekly evaluation and planning phase that is intended for you and me to do jointly on an individual level. With that being said, I am gonna sit and do this for myself in silence. And the idea is that you will do this as well. But in silence, yeah. However you want to do it. If you want to use music, sure. But what I'm saying just that we do this process together. And I'm gonna do this every Friday to go through the goals, but also everything that concerns myself and week, having this weekly evaluation and planning session to plan out the things that will come next week. What things will I move on my goals to make them happen? And you know, just a review process of the week, which of course then incorporates the goals. The goals, the 7 key area goals, that is what we will start with because that's the most important thing. But there are tons of different ways to go about this weekly evaluation process. And there's a lot of gurus and ideas for how to do it. I've actually outlined down there in the description, I will put it there at least as soon as I finish this video, for some of the guys that has inspired my way of doing it. But I want you to find your own way because it is very individual. But in order to find your way, you have to start with something. So at least take a look at one of those videos down here or use my structured outline, which I will post tomorrow. Then you can at least start with that and then adjust and tweak it to fit your standards or ways of doing it. So it would actually be a joyful process for you. Because this weekly evaluation process is just key to get clarity on things, to, you know, empty your head and feel like you get a fresh start, because there's so much things that just it clutters our mind throughout the week, so many things that comes up. So this weekly evaluation process is a way of getting clear, getting back to square one, ready to move again with a new fresh mindset, new adjusted goals, actions to take, and so forth. That was it. That is all I'm going to say today. It is Thursday, and tomorrow, 1800 Swedish time. You may have to Google what the time will be for you at that time, but I would love if you actually join that, and we can make this a great little habit to do together every week. And as I've said, if this fits you better to do this on a Sunday, a lot of people like to do this on a Sunday, then you can just use that video tomorrow, and have as a background on the Sundays. So just knowing that, yeah, I'm not doing this alone. For me, at least, that's something that works, to know that, to do something together, you know, this social thing. With that being said, I'm gonna round this off. Just have to think if there was something else I was gonna say. I don't think so. Yeah, so for tomorrow, 1800 Swedish time, I will be live streaming here from Stockholm, Sweden, and we will do our first weekly evaluation and planning process together. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you are as well. See you tomorrow, guys. Have a great evening, night, or whatever. This is Alexander.s.nilsson signing out. Bye, guys. And now I just have to shut this down. This is always the hard part.